Good morning, everyone. I'm excited to welcome you today as we explore a powerful story of strength and perseverance. Today's presentation is titled Weathering the Storm in Ersama, a story of resilience. Over the next few minutes, we'll take a look at how this community faced challenges head-on, the lessons learned, and the spirit that kept them moving forward. I hope you find this story as inspiring as I do. Let's get started. Now, let's explore the theme of new purpose and lasting impact. Throughout this journey, we've seen how communities faced incredible challenges, yet many found new reasons to rebuild and thrive. The perilous journey home highlights just how dangerous and difficult it was for people to return to their lives after the disaster. Community rebuilding and support played a crucial role in helping people regain stability and hope. The aftermath left a landscape of despair for many, but it also set the stage for resilience and renewal. Organizing relief efforts was essential in providing immediate aid and laying the groundwork for recovery. These themes and their significance underscore a legacy of resilience, showing how communities can endure and transform even after devastating events. We also see how some individuals became trapped or marooned, adding urgency to rescue operations. Ultimately, reunion and emerging leadership emerged as people came together to rebuild and lead the way forward. And of course, the cyclone itself was a powerful force that struck suddenly, reminding us of nature's destructive potential. All these points connect to our overall theme: resilience in the face of adversity and the enduring human spirit. That fateful day, Prashant, a 19-year-old from Calcutta village, was visiting a friend in Ersama, a coastal town just 18 kilometers away from his home. Little did he know, he was about to experience a catastrophe of unprecedented scale. On October 27, 1999, the cyclone struck with devastating force. This was not just any storm. It was a powerful natural disaster that changed lives forever. The cyclone's impact was immense, bringing destructive winds, heavy rain, and a surge of water that overwhelmed the area. It was a reminder of how vulnerable coastal communities are to such extreme weather events. And this event highlights the importance of understanding cyclones and their potential for destruction, which is a key theme throughout our presentation. So, as we move forward, keep in mind how this storm exemplifies the power of nature and the need for preparedness. On October 27, 1999, a super cyclone made landfall near the coastal town of Ersama, which is just about 18 kilometers from Prashant's village, Calcutta. This was no ordinary storm. It unleashed winds reaching up to 350 kilometers per hour. To put that in perspective, that's like a jet engine roaring right past you. Along with those ferocious winds, there was torrential rain that flooded everything in its path. And then there was the storm surge, a colossal wall of water that swept inland, devastating everything it touched. This combination of fierce winds, heavy rain, and water surge caused massive destruction in the area. It's important to understand that such a storm doesn't just cause physical damage. It also disrupts lives, communities, and the environment. This event is a stark reminder of the power of nature when it unleashes its fury, and it ties into our overall theme of understanding disaster impacts and the importance of preparedness and resilience. The raging waters were a truly terrifying sight, weren't they? They engulfed homes and hopes alike, turning everyday life upside down. During the storm, Prashant and his friend's family had no choice but to seek refuge on the roof of their brick house. Imagine being trapped there for 2 harrowing nights, watching the floodwaters rise relentlessly around you. It's a helpless, overwhelming feeling. The sheer force of nature was almost impossible to resist. This experience highlights just how vulnerable and isolated people can feel in the face of such natural disasters. It really underscores the importance of preparedness and resilience in the face of these extreme events. When the storm finally subsided, I remember how Prashant looked out over the scene before him. It was truly unimaginable. The landscape that was once familiar and lively was now a vast, desolate expanse of brown, murky water. Debris was scattered everywhere, and it was heartbreaking to see the tragic sight of both human and animal bodies strewn across the area. This moment captures the devastating aftermath of such a powerful storm. It's a stark reminder of how nature's fury can transform a community and leave behind a landscape of despair. This scene sets the tone for understanding the profound impact such disasters have, not just on the environment, but also on the lives of those affected. Prashant's heart ached with worry for his own family, unsure if they had survived the wrath of the storm. This moment really highlights the human toll such disasters take, not just on communities, but on individuals and families. The fear and uncertainty are overwhelming. The super cyclone left behind a trail of devastation, turning what was once a vibrant coastal region into a desolate wasteland. You can imagine how stark and heartbreaking that transformation must be. Destroyed homes, fallen trees, and entire communities displaced. And yet, when the storm finally subsides, it marks the beginning of a long, challenging recovery. It's a moment of relief, but also of reflection on what's been lost and what needs to be rebuilt. This slide reminds us of the resilience needed to face such natural disasters and the importance of preparedness and support in overcoming them. His journey was truly a testament to his unwavering determination. It showed the incredible will to survive and to protect his loved ones, even when the circumstances were absolutely dire. Driven by an urgent need to find his family, Prashant made a life-changing decision. He decided to embark on a perilous trek back to his village, knowing the risks involved. With only a simple stick to guide him, he navigated through debris-filled waters, which made the journey even more dangerous. The landscape was transformed by tragedy, and at every turn, he encountered disturbing sights that tested his resolve. This part of his story highlights not just the physical challenges he faced, but also the depth of his courage and resilience. It's a powerful reminder of the human spirit's ability to endure even in the most difficult circumstances, tying back to our overall theme of hope and perseverance. Prashant, still reeling from the disaster, takes charge, organizing the younger members of the village. Leadership emerges in moments of crisis, and here we see that clearly. Miraculously, Prashant found his grandmother at a Red Cross shelter, which was such a relief for him, knowing his family was safe. Despite his own trauma, he quickly stepped up, showing an innate leadership quality that became crucial for his community's recovery. This example highlights how even young people, like Prashant, can become natural leaders when faced with adversity. It's a powerful reminder that leadership often emerges in the most unexpected ways, especially during times of great need. And this moment of reunion and emerging leadership really ties into the overall theme of resilience and community strength. Now, let's take a closer look at how we organized relief efforts in this critical phase. One of the key strategies was strategically signaling passing helicopters to facilitate essential food drops. By coordinating these signals, we ensured that food and supplies reached the community efficiently and safely. At the same time, we organized teams to cook food and maintain hygiene in the makeshift shelter. This was vital to keep everyone nourished and healthy, especially in such challenging conditions. A particularly inspiring moment was when Prashant successfully convinced a local merchant to provide rice for the hungry. His ability to persuade local stakeholders made a real difference in securing vital resources. Prashant's leadership quickly translated into tangible actions. He rallied the youth to address immediate needs, coordinating efforts that brought order and hope back to the devastated village. Overall, these efforts highlight how strategic planning, community engagement, and proactive leadership are essential in effective relief operations, helping to restore a sense of stability and hope in the aftermath of disaster. Beyond immediate relief, Prashant shifted his focus to long-term recovery. He understood that helping communities rebuild isn't just about addressing the present, it's about creating sustainable support systems for the future. Specifically, he recognized that orphans and widows often face unique vulnerabilities, which can make their recovery even more challenging. So, he took action to establish support networks that empower these groups, ensuring they have the resources and community backing they need. This approach not only helps individuals, but also strengthens the entire community, fostering resilience and hope for lasting recovery. Let's talk about how Prashant and others took a different approach when it came to supporting women and children. Instead of pushing for their removal to institutions, they strongly opposed that idea. They believed that community-based support and healing were far more effective and humane. Prashant also encouraged women to participate in a Food for Work program. This initiative gave women a sense of purpose and provided them with resources, which is so important for rebuilding confidence and stability. It wasn't just about giving aid. It was about empowering people to help themselves. Additionally, Prashant formed a dedicated group focused on caring for orphaned children. This wasn't just about shelter. It was about ensuring their safety and well-being, creating a nurturing environment where children could thrive. All of these efforts tie into the larger theme of community-centered healing and resilience. Instead of institutionalization, the focus was on empowering individuals and strengthening community bonds to foster recovery and hope. Prashant's innovative spirit truly extended beyond just physical healing. He was always looking for new ways to help the community heal and thrive, recognizing that recovery isn't just about the body, but also about emotional well-being. He understood how crucial it is to bring normalcy back into people's lives, to help them feel safe and secure again. By focusing on emotional health alongside physical recovery, he fostered a more holistic approach to healing. This mindset didn't just create immediate impact, it laid the groundwork for lasting change. It's a powerful reminder that true recovery involves addressing the whole person, body, mind, and spirit, and that innovation can lead to meaningful, long-term community resilience. As I served others, I discovered my own profound sense of purpose. It truly became a guiding light for me, turning me into a beacon of hope for my village. One of the ways I found to make a difference was by helping widows find new paths and purpose in their lives. This wasn't just about giving them support. It was about fostering independence and building resilience so they could stand strong on their own. Additionally, I initiated cricket games for children, which brought much-needed joy and a sense of routine back into their daily lives. These simple activities helped restore normalcy and happiness, reinforcing the overall theme that serving others not only transforms their lives, but also gives our own lives deeper meaning. Harsh Manders, Weathering the Storm in Ersama, is really more than just a recounting of events. It's a powerful narrative that shows the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. What makes this story stand out is how it highlights the transformative power of community during times of crisis. It's about how people come together, support each other, and rebuild their lives despite overwhelming challenges. This ties directly into our overall theme of resilience and hope. The story reminds us that even in the toughest circumstances, community strength and human dignity can shine through, leaving a lasting legacy of perseverance and compassion. Prashant's actions really exemplify how courage and initiative can come from just ordinary individuals, yet have such a powerful impact. His leadership shows us how, even in the face of calamities, people can step up and guide their communities through tough times. It's a testament to how leadership in crisis isn't just about those in official positions, but about everyday people taking action. This slide also highlights the incredible community spirit that emerges during such moments. When everyone unites and offers unwavering support, it creates a much stronger and more resilient collective. It's inspiring to see how shared effort can turn chaos into hope. Finally, it's about human resilience, the extraordinary inner strength we all have to survive and rebuild after unimaginable disasters. This story reminds us that no matter how dire the circumstances, the capacity to recover and come back stronger is within us all. All of these points connect back to the core theme of this presentation: the power of courage, community, and resilience in overcoming adversity.